Hey guys, this is part 2 for my tutorial on how to play 46 and 2. If you haven't already seen it, check out the first video where we go over the intro. And in this one we're going to go into the verse and the first chorus. So it starts like this. Right, so the melody starts like this. That's 0, 4, and then 0 on the 3rd string. And the bass line starts on the 4th fret, so right there you hit those two notes together, the low D and the 4th fret. Then right after that you hit the next note in the bass line on the 5th fret, and then comes the open 3rd string, and then the low string again, and you keep on going with the bass line. So that'd be alright, let me play that again. Right. And then the next line is similar, he just adds an extra note to it, so it'd be right, so it starts the same, and then when you hammer on here on the 5th fret, you pluck the 2nd string. Okay, then the next line starts on the 3rd fret with the index finger here on the 4th string. Then right after that, 5th fret on the bass line, open 3rd string. And then when you hammer on the 5th fret, you pluck the 2nd string like we did before. And then there, when you pull off from the 6th to the 5th fret, you pluck the 3rd string. Right, so all that together would be then after we play the 3rd fret here on the bass line, we pluck the 5th and 4th fret and pull both of those off, right? And when you pull off those two notes, you pluck the low 6th string, right? So let's play that all together. And then we play the, I believe it's the 2nd line again. Same thing. Alright, so let's play that first part of the verse again, slowly, just to review. So the next part starts with a little variation. We start the melody on the 4th fret here. I think I usually play with a middle finger. We play it together with a low string, with the 6th string. And then we pull off to the open 4th string, and then pluck the 5th string. And right after that, we pluck the 3rd string. And then this line again. So those two lines were just like the first half of the verse, okay? So you're just doing the same thing. So it was basically just the beginning that changed. Let's play that part again. to the next part. The melodic line here actually starts at the end of the last part. So we're going down on the bass line like this. Right there. So when we play the 6th string and the 6th fret, we play the 2nd string 2 times. Right? And then we play the 6th string and 1st string together. And when we play the 5th fret on the bass line, we play the 2nd string twice. Right. So after playing the 2nd string twice, we play the 6th string again. And then we play 3rd fret on the 5th string, 5th fret on the 3rd string. And then when we move to the 5th fret on the bass line, we play the open 3rd string, right? And then we play the 6th string again, and the 2nd string. Like that, all right? So it's... Again. And there again, we would play the 6th string and the 1st fret. We play the 2nd string twice. And then repeat. There we only play until we hit the 3rd string there, right? So it's the same as the previous part, only the melody is a little shorter. Alright, so here we go 6th string and 2nd string together. And on the 5th fret on the bass, we play the 3rd string twice. Right? Bass string, and then bar on the 3rd fret, just a half bar, and we play those 2 notes together. 3rd fret on the 5th and 4th string, and hammer on the 5th fret. And then we play the 6th string and the 3rd string together, and 6th fret, and when we pull off to the 5th fret, we play the 3rd string again. Sorry, there's the 3rd and the 4th fret, hammer onto the 5th string, right, so it'd be, and then 6th and 4th string together, right? Let's play it again slowly. Again, a little slower. Part. Okay, so that's similar to the earlier part. Sorry. The only difference is when we play the 5th fret here with the 3rd fret on the bass, instead of switching right away to the open 3rd string, we hold the 5th fret a little longer while we hammer on. And then we go to the 3rd fret, right? So it'd be there. When we pluck the 6th string, that's when you play the 3rd string. All right. So let's play that whole section again, slowly. Okay, so now the next part is similar to the previous one with a few changes. So let's start with like this. That's the same, and then we go. Alright, so it's 2 open strings, then 5th fret with the 2nd string played twice. And then we play 3rd fret and 5th fret, and then 5th fret and the open 3rd string. That's similar to the same part in the previous one, only that the melody then goes higher. So up to that point it's the same. We go, right? So on the bass you're playing open string and then 1 and 3, and we play the 2nd string on the melody 3 times. Right? So it'd be alright. And okay, that's the first verse basically. And that last part was pretty complicated, so it's really important that you have the tab with you while you follow along. So let's play that whole part again. Let's play the whole first verse as slowly as I can, and hopefully that will clear any doubts up. Let's see. Chorus. Let me play that last part. Just strum here on the 7th fret and slide up to the 12th fret. Let's try the 11th fret. And then I play the 12th fret harmonic. And I strum the 12th fret, all the 12th fret harmonics, but I mute the last 2 strings. So the highest note you hear is the melody note. Right? So. And then I let it ring while I keep playing the bass line. Alright, so how does that go? So that's basically just strumming, and whenever I hit that 12th fret harmonic, I mute the other strings so that you hear this melody note while I keep playing the bass line. That's basically the gist of it. And here when I play this, there I do an upstroke. So I start with the G string and I go up. And then that part I don't have to mute the strings, obviously. So it's, and I slide here with my pinky so I can hold the note while I keep playing the bass line. and that's the first chorus. It's worth mentioning here that I use a thumb pick when I play this song, and this is basically the reason why I use it, so that I can play both fingerstyle and strum, and I kind of have the best of both worlds. And I think it's really important for this type of arrangement. But it's not totally necessary. You can still play it totally fingerstyle. So it's up to you, whatever works. Let me play the chorus again, a little slower. And that's the first verse and the first chorus. Okay, in the next part, we're gonna go over the second verse and the second chorus, and maybe we'll get all the way to the end of the song, since what we did today was pretty much the hardest part. I know there are some parts where I probably didn't explain it as well, because it's really hard to explain with words what I'm doing. But just go over those sections. Remember, YouTube now lets you slow down the videos. So if it's still not slow enough, slow it down even more. Pay attention to how I'm fingering it, how I'm playing it with the right hand too. And if you're still having problems, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to help any way I can. See you next time.